Okay, we're going to do a quick run through of how to set up the Useless app. Right here you can see I've got a screen ready to go, tablet size, iOS 13, as we're using the iPads. First thing I want to do here is get rid of the title visible right up there that says Screen 1. Uncheck the box over here in Properties, and we are good to start building. First thing I want to do is we have to set up some arrangements. This particular application is going to have a horizontal, then a vertical, and then another horizontal. So bring in one horizontal, and bring in one vertical, and bring in one more horizontal. Now, as we see here on the screen, everything is squished over to the left-hand side. What I'm going to do is up here on screen 1, I'm going to align everything horizontally to the center, and I'm going to leave vertical alignment alone. For each one of these, I'm going to do something similar. First, for a first horizontal arrangement, align center horizontally. We're going to do that with everybody here. And the width, I'm going to have it be filling up the parent. Same thing here with the vertical arrangement. Align horizontal center. And width fill parent. And finally, the last horizontal arrangement, I'm going to have this one also fill the parent. And also I'll align everything in it to the center, even though I don't think we're going to be putting anything in here. One thing I do want to do actually on this horizontal arrangement is for the vertical alignment, I also want that to be in the center. So horizontal arrangement number 1, center, center. Vertical arrangement, center, top. Horizontal arrangement number 2, center and top. What we're going to do next is we're going to start bringing some stuff into this top horizontal arrangement. First, we're going to bring in an image, and then we're going to bring in a label. All right, from here, I want to start uploading stuff. So I'm going to upload a file, and these are the files that you will find in the sound effects and icons. I'm going to have to scroll around a little bit here to find it on my Mac, because I'm not doing this on a school computer. App creators, sound effects, where are you? And icons, and first thing I'm going to bring in the useless ping. This is going to be the icon that we can use for this app. And as we wait for it to upload, the next thing I want to do is work with this label here. It didn't seem to upload yet. Let's try that again. Choose a file, useless ping, open. Okay, let's see if we get it this time. While we're waiting, I'm going to do some work over here with label 1. First thing I want to do is call this useless app down here in text. USELES app. Okay, I'm going to change the font size. Let's try 20 for this, even though we may see something different on the handout, which is fine. We definitely don't want it to be 2030. Let's just try plain old 30. That looks pretty good. I'm going to make it bold. We can do that by checking this bold box up here. And as soon as we get that file to upload, we'll place it in the image. While we're waiting, the way you get the image into the image component is right down here. We would pick it here once it's uploaded to the file. Okay, next we're going to do is bring in a text box. And remember, the difference between a text box and a label is with the text box, this is something your user can type into. So I got a text box here, and next I also want to bring in a button. And what we want to do is always rename our things here. So text box, I'm going to rename this to speak this. Because what's going to happen is when we type something into the box, we will apply a text-to-speech to it. I'm going to rename the button, and I'm just going to call this one speak. And that's good for now. And finally, I think I actually will use this other horizontal arrangement. I'm going to put a button in here, and I'm going to have this button go to the sound screen. So I'm going to rename to sound screen button. Okay. So what we're going to do next is let's do stuff with these buttons. So the speak button, the text, I want it to say speak. And I'll even give it an exclamation point. And for the second button, this button is just going to say sound screen. We're going to set this up so that we go to the sound screen. Okay. So to be able to go to the sound screen first, we need to create a new screen. Over here on the up on top, you have add screen. I'm going to click this and we're going to call it sound screen. And good to go. Here I'm also going to get rid of the title. And finally, last thing I'm going to do in this video is go back to the home screen, screen 1, and I'm going to do some blocks. So, first thing I want to do is we are looking for a text-to-speech component. And my apologies, that needs to be found down here. And is it in media? Yes, it is, text-to-speech. So I'm going to take text-to-speech and I'm going to drag it here and rename it, and I'm just going to call it speaker. And now I'm going to program it. Back over to blocks. To get to use speaker, we click on it, and we are going to bring this out here, call the speaker to speak the message when we click on the speak button. So when click, we're going to speak message, and the message we are going to speak is inside of the speak this text box. We can find that down here. Speak this, where are you? Speak this dot text. And that's it. We'll try it out next.